All right, let me get myself situated here. Another beautiful Monday. Time for a little Monday motivation podcast. Hope everybody had an awesome weekend. We are getting close to the end of April, which is nuts. This year is flying by, but I am just so excited for all of the cool stuff that we have planned in the gym this summer, this fall, and all of the training we're doing to work towards it. Um, we've just, well, officially starting beach brawl training on May 4th. So we're getting close to really picking that up. And this past weekend, all of our coaches got together here in Grant Park. Um, and we had a little DECA Atlas competition. I wanted the coaches to get a chance to set their DECA Atlas baseline so that they know exactly what to expect at the end of June with Summer Fit Fest, and they can start putting together their teams. All right, we're going to have the coaches try to recruit as many of you guys as possible to come sign up for either DECA Strong or DECA Atlas at the end of June. It is a great test of fitness, such a fun workout. And we all did it together on Friday night during our quote unquote team meeting, which I think most everyone was happy about that. It was fun to throw down together. But if you haven't heard of DECA Atlas or you've seen the workout, but it looks a little intimidating, once you start picking it apart, you'll realize that just like DECA Strong, everything that's in DECA Atlas is stuff that we do in the gym every single week, especially this summer training cycle. So whenever I program our training cycles, program the weekly workouts, I always have in mind, what do we have coming up in the gym? How can I get athletes prepared for, those events, those tests of fitness without having them either do extra work? And I definitely don't want you guys to show up to an event and feel like you've never done something or never seen something before. So just know that by working out, especially if you're getting here 3-4 times a week, which I know so many of you guys are, you're going to be more than prepared for DECA Strong, DECA Atlas. But before that, we have Hero Week coming up at the end of May with Murph on Memorial Day, which is what we do every year. It's that mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then we finish with a mile run. It is a long workout. It is a hard workout, but like anything else, we scale it, we break it up to make sure that no matter how you do it, everyone's able to finish. So that's really what we're training for. And I wanted to take us through this week's programming, just like I did last Monday, kind of talk through the workouts, what to expect, why we're doing what we're doing, how to approach workouts, all the things. And today we kicked off the week with front squats, and that has been kind of the common theme for the past couple weeks. We'll probably switch it up soon, but I like starting the week, get those legs a little tired, and then we can kind of train under fatigue after that. But really, we have today a 4x6 front squat. So 4 sets of 6, all at the same weight, kind of disguised in our workout. So we had 4 rounds of 1 minute where you just do your 6 front squats. And then we really tried to get the heart rate up and move fast with dual dumbbell push press and a minute of double unders or singles. This is actually a great workout to prep for DECA Atlas because the entire workout is 16 minutes long, which is about the time it should take you to finish a DECA workout. Your legs are tired from squatting heavy. That's exactly what's going to happen in Atlas. We've got some overhead pressing with 2 dumbbells and then also the jump rope. So all of those components are in DECA, and you guys, I know, have seen them every week in some shape or form. So yeah, this is a great day to build some really good leg strength and build some endurance with those heavy front squats. And then we have a fun little kind of bodybuilding finisher. Tomorrow's workout is just a little bit of grunt work. It's intervals, 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off, trying to get you guys used to pushing really hard for a short amount of time and then recovering. We're going to work on some dual dumbbell bench press machines, and then we have some D-ball cleans. So that's a fun combo. So we've got some chest, and then we've got some odd object with the D-ball cleans. Now, Weight Vest Wednesday, we've been doing a lot of running, a lot of pushing, and a lot of pulling on Wednesdays. And that is because, like I just said, we're doing Murph at the end of May. We've got Hero Week coming up. We need to be really good at moving our body weight or moving our body weight with a weight vest on. So we're going to this week do some more burpees. We're doing some pull-ups with the weight vest, and we are running with the weight vest. So this is a great Hero Week prep workout. And just a great workout to get better at pull-ups. There's only 6 reps every round, which I think is really nice to challenge yourself to a little bit of a harder scale. It's not like you have to get through, 10, 15, or 20 reps. It's only 6. So just dedicate yourself to 6 of your hardest version of a pull-up, and then you get a reprieve on the run, some box step overs, and some burpees. So pull-ups should really be our focus on Wednesday, getting better at that skill while we're under fatigue. So you're going to be tired from all the running and burpees. Can you still jump up to that bar and string together, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 6 of those pull-ups all in a row? Thursday, we are back on the barbell. So we are working on that power clean. I really like Thursday's workout because the workout is going to have us with a light barbell so you guys can focus on moving fast, focus on your technique. You shouldn't have a heavy weight slowing you down. If you feel like your barbell is so heavy that you can't keep up that high intensity, we probably went too heavy. So we need to choose a weight that we can move fast and just get better at the movement. And then after the workout, we're going to have a chance to get some heavy hang cleans and heavy deadlifts in. So we are going to be lifting heavy after our workout on Thursday. So think light and fast to warm up, and then we'll end class with a heavy weight. And on Friday, we've got a nice little recovery workout with some built-in bodybuilding. This should definitely just be a day you come in and move, right? This is a 4 quality workout. Ideally, you're going to be in the gym 3 or 4 days before Friday. So by the time we get there, you're ready to just spend some time on a machine, get a little pump session, and close out the week with a fun workout. And then Saturday, we are bringing back a little partner workout, which is always a great way to end the week. We're going to be doing some running, jump rope, kettlebell swings, toes to bar. So that'll be a fun one to do with a buddy. But I would say if I had to pick our kind of main events of this week, I would say today, Monday's workout, Wednesday and Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday are kind of the stars of this week. So if there's only 3 days you can come to the gym, I would prioritize those workouts. Obviously, we would love to see you more, but that's going to get you squatting heavy. It's going to get you pulling heavy from the floor with the deadlifts and the hang cleans, and it's going to get you better at gymnastics by coming on Wednesday and working on those pull-ups under fatigue. So this is a great week 3 of our summer training cycle. We are, I would say, officially in the cycle. The first 2 weeks, we were getting used to, more of the interval workouts. We were getting used to having our legs be tired because we're doing a lot of front squats. But we're in it now, which is fun. And week 4 and 5 are kind of our halfway point. So we're getting really close to being halfway through this cycle. Next week, which we'll talk more about when it gets here, but next week is going to look very similar to our baseline week. We're going to kind of do a mid-cycle check-in to see, how far we've come on some of the key lifts that we saw, a few weeks ago back at the beginning of April. So yeah, a little midpoint check-in coming your way, but for now we have a great week of workouts. And the main focus is getting you guys ready for Deca Strong and Deca Atlas at the end of June and Hero Week at the end of May. Another exciting, I don't want to say change, but development that you guys are going to start to notice probably in May and in June is that we are going to have your Oxfit coaches start programming some of these Saturday workouts. So as you guys know, we have amazing coaches here, and they all, have certain things they're interested in. Some of them are, our diehard endurance athletes. Some of them really love DECA. We have a few of us training for beach brawl. So I want those coaches to bring that interest and that excitement to you on Saturdays, to just get maybe a little bit of a different style of workout and get a chance to do a workout that someone else wrote besides me. So that'll be super fun thing to look out for. You can ask your coaches about it, ask them what Saturdays they're going to do, what their workouts are going to look like. I think it's going to be a really fun change that we're going to implement over the summer, see how it goes. But yeah, really exciting stuff. I'm really happy with this cycle so far. The workouts this week are absolutely awesome. Once again, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, those are the heavy hitters, the ones that we should focus on. And yeah, notable dates. May 4th, beach brawl training is starting. Ant and I are kind of leading the charge on beach brawl coming up in September. We're going to be working hard the entire summer to get us and our athletes ready for that event. If you've signed up for beach brawl already and you are not working with one of us, we need to change that. So you need to email me or email Ant to get on our training plan, because we are just starting on May 4th, which is on Monday. We are officially starting our 5-month beach brawl training. If you are not on that train, you need to get on it before you miss out, because we're going to be working hard, training hard all summer, and it's going to be a ton of fun. But yeah, this one is short and sweet today. I just wanted to run through our workouts, get you guys excited for this week. So I hope I will see everyone in the gym. If you're coming to the gym today, happy squatting. And yeah, let's crush it together, and I will at least see you guys back here on Monday morning. Let's go.